offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the completion, that's a good play by the defense.
This is a
dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down.
Can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Longhorns have first and 10.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. Quarterback drops back, and he lofts it deep over the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Second and 10 here. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race at the 10 now. And they tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Off the play fake on first down. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and short. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. He's going to hand this off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for us.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. All spotted at the 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap. And
looking to pick up the first down through the air. And is intercepted.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Handing off on the draw play. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield selling the pass to open that play up? And man, the offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Ball handed off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Can he make it to the marker? And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Texas. Will take the lead in the second half.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
We'll call for the fair catch here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Important third down play coming up. Makes a quick grab. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They bring them down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes a running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Tigers!
Touchdowns in one game. What a day.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
They'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Hand off to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. He's got enough for the first down and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And this one will be fair caught. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And now the handoff. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
Route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Will he score here? Touchdown, Auburn. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
Coach says, forget OT. We're going for 2 to take the lead right here. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he'll be brought down. They went for 2 in the lead, but now still trail by 1. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.